Yo, so today I'm back at Bowl once again. Classic spot for filming videos for me. But today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the toboggan. Finished school, just about done my exams, so when I come in nobody's here because it's basically school time. So I've got the whole place to myself to teach you how to t-bog. First step to wanting to be able to do the toboggan is, in my opinion, you're going to want to have to do a one-hander. But like, obviously, like, try it like this first if you can't do one-handers already. That's the first way to go about it, just out to the side. And then once you've done that, you should slowly try and put your hand more down until you're like touching the seat and then even grabbing it. And then that's when you'll be doing an actual seat grab, which is basically the first step to the toboggan. Definitely learn the seat grab because that's basically the fundamental part of the toboggan, is grabbing the seat and steezing it out and dipping it down and stuff. So yeah, learn the seat grab. I'll show you one now and then I'll tell you how to do it. For the seat grab, you're going to want to just keep doing one-handers down rather than out, because out obviously isn't where your seat is. So yeah, keep putting your hand down with your one-handers. Try and hold it for a bit longer. First few attempts, like mine were, you're probably going to be just slapping the seat and then grabbing your handlebars again, which is still cool. You can still make a toboggan look cool like that, especially in photos. You can get good slappy seat toboggans. Try and grab hold of it. It's not actually as scary as it seems to be. So I'm going to run you through some don'ts of the toboggan, because there's a few things that I personally think, and that some people have said to me, oh, shall I try this before learning a toboggan? Yeah, so there's a few things that you shouldn't really think about learning, because in my opinion they don't help. First one's the X-up, actually. A lot of people think that because you're like crossing your arms, you get used to the motion of like turning your bars and that. But in my opinion, the feeling of a toboggan and an X-up are like completely different. So to me, if I was to learn an X-up first, I personally don't think that would have helped me with the toboggan. So I wouldn't go with that to learn it. So that's the first don't of a toboggan. Make sure when you come up the quarter that you don't lean, like try not to compensate for the fact that you're leaning backwards by leaning forwards, because I've done that a couple of times before. And if you like kind of try and level yourself out in the toboggan, you end up nose diving quite a lot, which I guess is good if you're doing a jump, but if you're landing to flat, you're going to want to just go with the kick of the quarter and just let the toboggan do its thing, and you will land fine. Third don't, as with a lot of tricks, is keep your pedals. It's not a don't though, is it? It's a do. Knob. Don't make your pedals uneven, so you've got one up and one down, because when you land back, you're going to be leaning like into the foot that's down, and then that can cause you to crash, especially if you're trying to like turn that way and stuff. You'll go too low. It's not too bad if you do that your first couple of times, especially on a fly out just to flat, because you can't really fall off if you're just flat. But if you're going down a landing, it can be really crap to land with your feet uneven, because you most likely will fall to the way that your pedal is down. Final step now, I've come into the shade because it's too boiling out in the sun over there. Basically, you're just going to want to start turning your bars, and then that's literally all the toboggan is. Just keep turning the bars. Like when you get it to 45 degrees, you can kind of pass it off as a toboggan anyway. And yeah, just keep turning it till you get it to 90. I'll show you what some look like now. And then yeah, mine aren't the best thing in the world, but it's probably one of my favorite tricks to do and one I find easiest. So yeah, turn them bars, grab that seat, and then impress the crowds. Thank you for watching this Lonely Bowl episode of How To. I think I'm teaching you how to... Fuck off. I think. What do you mean you think? You're the one making the video. Knob. Thanks for watching this episode of Lonely Bowl How To's. Next time I'm going to be teaching you how to do a disaster, which is quite a cool little trick you can do on the quarter. Probably one of the first ones you're going to want to learn, actually. and you can add some steezy bar spins into it and stuff, which actually I can't do. But anyway, if them videos go well, you can put some stuff in the comments that you might want to learn. I don't mind, I'll teach it if I can do it. Let me know if this was helpful in any way, shape or form, and yeah, see you next time.